Good morning, Davil Elementary School, and welcome to another great broadcast of TNN Tiger News Network. He's the man. It is not Principal's Corner.
No.
We had a lot going on, and I'm just happy to have an adult on the show with me today.
I'm glad to be here.
I'm always around kids, and it's just nice to have you on.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm equally as excited about it.
Well, not to say that I will not have my fifth graders and sixth graders on here again, but you do a good job.
Oh, thank you. Not as good as you, though. You're an awesome person, an awesome broadcast man.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, you're welcome.
All right. Well, before we get into anything else, let's go ahead and get over to lunch.
I think it's time to get some lunch. It's time for lunch. It's time to munch, crunch, eat a bunch. It's time for lunch, not brunch. I'm starving. Lunch. It's time for lunch. It's time to munch, crunch, eat a bunch. It's time for lunch, not brunch. Eat some cheese, peas, broccoli.
Good morning, Davil Elementary School. My name is Miss Hyatt. Today your lunch will be cheeseburger, sweet potato fries, lettuce, tomato, pickle, fruit juice, and your choice of milk.
Well, can you believe that I talked Miss Boone Hyatt into doing lunch today?
No, I cannot.
But Miss Boone Hyatt, thank you for coming on the show and doing that. And if there's any other teachers that would love to do the lunch menu or something one day, we're trying to get different things going, and we would love to have you do the lunch or the weather to let you see how these kids on the news team, how they do things.
It's not as easy as
it's
it
frustrating.
looks. It is. It's not as easy as it looks.
Looking down that camera right there it makes you sweat.
Yeah, it's kind of intimidating the first time you do it.
It is. Well, I tell you what. Let's do some announcements, and then we'll get over to the reading zone.
Oh,
Today is the reading zone with Miss Mass.
Thursday.
So, yeah, reading zone.
Okay.
So we'll get over. Let's do a few announcements, and then we'll get over to reading zone. First of all, Miss Minyard they're going to put on a play that's a musical for the school today.
Tones.
That's today.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So, at 1 o'clock?
I think it's 1 o'clock. That's correct.
Tiger Tone musical today. The Christmas parade is this Sunday. It was moved from last week because of weather, and it will be this Sunday. The Christmas party. The faculty Christmas
party.
ugly sweater party.
Yep. Faculty and staff all are invited.
Mm-hmm.
Sign up.
Heard a lot of people are excited about it.
I'm sure it's going to be fun.
Yeah. Hey, December the 19th is almost here. Next Wednesday is a half day of school.
That's right.
We're right before we get out for the Christmas break.
That's right. And I believe that's a club day too. We're
Did
going
you?
to have yeah.
Did you say club day?
Club day.
Say it again.
Club day.
Say it one more time.
Club day.
I have to get.
You sound like a horse.
I guess. Well, it was Mufasa. You know, Lion King. Mufasa.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Sounds like a horse, but whatever.
But club day.
Club day.
It's a half day. Club days in the morning.
Yeah, we're going to have an assembly.
Assembly, yeah. So I'm looking forward to that.
We're going to have some surprises that day, I think.
There's a surprise guest.
Might be. I don't know. We'll have
You don't
to wait
know?
and see.
Is there any kind of, are you planning on doing anything club day?
Well, I was in the lunchroom the other day, and Miss McKelvey's second grade class, for some reason, asked me to walk like a chicken. And
Asked you to walk like a chicken?
yeah, asked me to. Apparently, I had talked to the table beside him, and I was talking to him or something, and they thought I was imitating a chicken. Henry Ankerson said, "Hey, walk like a chicken." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Like you just did." I said, "Oh, I wasn't walking like a chicken. I was talking to somebody." But then I realized I had been over and I was doing something like that. So, Henry, here's your chicken. acting like a chicken on the TNN. I told him I would.
You did.
And some other kids.
Do
Scott,
that. Can you do that one more
Scott,
time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicken. And this club day, there may be a little chicken dance
Oh, the chicken.
flare going on.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
So y'all may have to all do the chicken dance.
That's what we'll do at Club Day. Be prepared. If you don't know the chicken dance, go home and learn it. Because I feel like the chicken dance will be done.
Oh, it's happening.
It's happening.
It's happening. A chicken dance.
We're
is
calling
on.
you out. Be ready. All
Teachers,
of you.
adults.
Chicken
too.
dance.
Chicken dance. There will be
Pre-K up.
no exceptions. Everybody's going to be dancing like a chicken.
Nobody sitting in
Next
chairs.
Wednesday, the 19th.
Everybody's on the feet.
That's right.
Doing that
Everybody.
chicken dance.
Love it.
I'm looking forward to it. I can't remember all the moves, but I'm going home to learn. So
Me
if you
too.
don't know the chicken dance,
Google it.
this week we have not done the spotlight of the week.
Uh-huh.
And I know you had talked to me about doing that because
Right.
we haven't done it.
Right.
So I brought you back in today.
To do spotlights of the week. This week, we're going to spotlight our resource department and classes. And I'm going to name those people. I don't know if we'll have time to go visit them today because we're kind of short on time. But I'm going to name them and then we'll maybe go see them later on. Miss Tannen, Jennifer Claybrook, Miss Weidman, Miss Farrow. Miss Farrow.
Miss Farrow was on Spotlighted for
That's
over
right.
30
For
years.
Over 30 years. Well, you're being spotlit again, Miss Farrow. Is
Price-
it spotlighted or spotlit?
It all depends where you're from.
Yeah, no, no. All right, going on. Where'd I get to? Miss Sprayberry, Miss Moran, Miss Nelba Creighton,
What?
Miss Mary Haddocks,
Miss Nelba Creighton.
Miss Takavik. That's Miss T to some of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Spratlin, Miss Ledbetter and Miss Story, our speech teachers. Miss Jill, who helps Coach Talbert in PE. Oh, and Miss Coleman is our gifted teacher.
Yeah.
And so we want to spotlight those people. Y'all are awesome. We appreciate what you do for our kids. Keep up the good work.
Hey guys, we're here for another reading zone. This is our last reading zone until before Christmas. It's our last reading zone for 2018. The next time we see a reading zone, it'll be 2019. Today, our reading zone lesson was done in Miss Riggins' class. And so check us out. Here is Miss Riggins' class after I read them the story. As I said, we're going to do a Christmas story. These are some words that I've pulled from it. The first word is steer. Steer. If you steer something, you drive it. You guide it. And so when we were talking in Miss Riggins' class, we talked about a remote control car. And so if you've ever used a remote control car, you have a remote that steers or guides that car. Or if you're in a real car, the person that's driving has a steering wheel because that's what guides the car. The next word is soaring. If something is soaring, it's flying or rising high in the air. And our example in Miss Riggins' class was a kite. If you've ever flown a kite, it soars high into the sky. The next word is weighed. Weighed. I'm sure many of you, when you go to the doctor, have weighed to see how much bigger you've gotten. And that means how heavy are you. We talked about how a pen is, or a pointer does not weigh much, but somebody would weigh more than that. So it's how heavy is something. The next word is velvety. The word velvety means soft or smooth. And so, last week I talked about the word nestled and how I like to go home and get nestled underneath the blanket. Well, I love to go home and get nestled under a velvety blanket. I want my blanket soft and smooth. The next word is jangled. You're going to hear it paired with jingle. You've probably heard jingle a lot, but jingle and jangled, that means that something is ringing, like a bell is ringing. So if something jangled, it's like a bell ringing. The last word is swallowed. Now we know what this means, but if you swallow something, you've eaten it. And if something is swallowed, that means it goes away. It's like it disappears. Because when you're eating at lunch, well, there's a hot dog and you eat it and the next thing you know, it's disappeared. So you're going to hear some of these words quite often throughout this story. And so I want you to really think about swallowed, because one thing that Miss Riggins' class and I talked about is the fact that this story is definitely fiction. It couldn't happen in real life, and you're going to see in just a minute. It's a great story, and it is called There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Bell. All right, so let's get into this story. There was an old lady who swallowed a bell. How it jingled and jangled and tickled as well. I don't know why she swallowed a bell. I wish she'd tell. There was an old lady who swallowed some bows. Soft as the snow were those velvety bows. She swallowed the bows to tie up the bell that jingled and jangled and tickled as well. I don't know why she swallowed a bell. I wish she'd tell. There was an old lady who swallowed some gifts. I gave her a lift to swallow the gifts. She swallowed the gifts to go with the bows. She swallowed the bows to tie up the bell that jingled and jangled and tickled as well. I don't know why she swallowed a bell. I wish she'd tell. There was an old lady who swallowed a sack. It wasn't easy to pack, a very big sack. She swallowed the sack to hold all the gifts. She swallowed the gifts to go with the bows. She swallowed the bows to tie up the bell that jingled and jangled and tickled as well. I don't know why she swallowed a bell. I wish she'd tell. There was an old lady who swallowed a sleigh. A sleigh? Can that happen? What a ton it weighed, that shiny red sleigh. She swallowed the sleigh to carry the sack. She swallowed the sack to hold all the gifts. She swallowed the gifts to go with the bows. She swallowed the bows to tie up the bell that jingled and jangled and tickled as well. I don't know why she swallowed a bell. I wish she'd tell. There was an old lady who swallowed some reindeer. They were in full flight gear, those soaring reindeer. She swallowed the reindeer to steer the sleigh. She swallowed the sleigh to carry the sack. She swallowed the sack to hold all the gifts. She swallowed the gifts to go with the bows. She swallowed the bows to tie up the bell that jingled and jangled and tickled as well. I don't know why she swallowed a bell. I wish she'd tell. Then the old lady needed a treat. She thought a candy cane would be very sweet. But when she heard a jolly ho ho ho, she knew it was time for her to go. How do you think that could be? She whistled loudly, and soon by her side was Santa Claus waiting for a ride. Happy holidays to all. And that's the end of our story. Did you see how at the end of that story, she had swallowed all that stuff, and the next thing you know, everything's out and it's ready for Santa? Because everything that she swallowed was something that Santa needs. He needs bows, and he needs gifts, and he needs reindeers, and he has his Santa sack. So everything she swallowed was something that Santa needs. All right, guys, well, that's the end of our reading zone, and I hope that you have a Merry Christmas. And while you're out for the holidays, pick up a good book and read one. We'll see you on the reading zone in 2019.
Well, Ms. Kirby, that brings us
To the end of another great broadcast of TNN, Tiger News Network. And as we always say,
have a great day or not. The choice is yours.